As a longtime fan of Level 5, I've cherished my experiences with titles like Professor Layton, Ni no Kuni, Dark Cloud, and Rogue Galaxy. However, I was entirely unfamiliar with one of their other IPs, Megaton Musashi, until I heard about their latest release, Megaton Musashi W Wired, which launched with surprisingly little fanfare. Before beginning the game, all I knew is that it involved mechs, a theme I generally don't really gravitate towards. Nonetheless, I was hopeful that this title would carry the endearing Level 5 charm to elevate it beyond typical genre constraints. Fortunately, Megaton Musashi W Wired quickly proved itself as a compelling action narrative that captured my interest at every turn. Megaton Musashi W Wired centers on protagonist Yamato Ichidaichi, a brash youth prone to fights, much like your typical thug. Aside from his altercations, Yamato's life unfolds like any other school kid's until he and his rival, Ryojo Hijikata, are thrust into a stark reality that their seemingly peaceful existence has been a facade designed to protect the survivors of a near-apocalyptic alien invasion. Until this point, ordinary citizens have been oblivious to the truth. After regaining his memories, Yamato faces this grim reality with determination and a thirst for vengeance as he, along with Ryogo and their classmate Teru, pilots the rogue mech, Musashi. They operate under the leadership of the Oblivion Bay, a group committed to humanity's survival. The plot continues to thicken as Arshin Leia, the princess of the antagonistic Draktor alien race, arrives in town with orders to assassinate Yamato, but finds herself questioning her mother's motivations. The narrative effectively leverages its unique premise, consistently presenting high stakes and compelling twists. From the outset, Megaton Musashi W Wired engages players with its vibrant characters, entertaining dynamics, and stunning presentation. The game is visually striking, featuring numerous animated cutscenes and beautifully rendered environments that showcase impressive 2.5D movement across memorable settings. The only minor disconnect is the mech battles, which utilize 3D models that can sometimes feel out of sync with the otherwise seamless aesthetic. In gameplay terms, Megaton Musashi W Wired balances complexity with accessibility. The game introduces its town and bases early on, filled with quests, shops, and collectibles that encourage exploration beyond simply using fast travel systems. These elements reward players for their curiosity, with various collectibles redeemable for cosmetics and gear. The mech gameplay itself introduces layers of complexity, starting with intuitive combat mechanics that allow players to perform melee combos and manage firearm reloads on the battlefield. Although the battles are straightforward and often conclude within minutes, the depth of the game lies in its extensive customization options for the mechs, known as rogues. Players are able to swap mech parts, configure a sphere grid-like menu atop motherboards, equip special attacks, attach mods for skill enhancements, and unlock pilot-specific abilities for further customization. As the story progresses, additional mech functions and battle types are introduced, significantly diversifying the gameplay experience. Despite the game's complexity, an optimization feature is available that automates configuration based on the player's preferred build type, simplifying combat and strategy for those who feel overwhelmed. This feature is particularly useful in side missions and higher difficulty levels, which demand more meticulous planning. The game's design philosophy does present some challenges though. While the combat tutorials are thorough, the vast array of customization options could benefit from more streamlined guidance to help players fully grasp their potential without excessive experimentation. Despite this, the depth of the mech customization and the dynamic combat systems offer a richly rewarding experience for both newcomers to the genre and seasoned veterans. Megaton Musashi W Wired offered an unexpected journey into the mech genre, a realm previously foreign to me. The game provides a window into the intricate customization and strategic depth that will surely captivate mech enthusiasts, while its accessible combat may allure those unfamiliar with the genre. Despite various modes designed to enhance replayability and multiplayer interaction, it was the compelling narrative that truly captured my attention. This emotional and exhilarated 30-hour adventure, although briskly paced at times, consistently maintains engagement. Whether you're new to mechs or longtime fans of Level 5, Megaton Musashi W Wired proves to be an enriching experience that's well worth exploring. Noisy Pixel is giving Megaton Musashi W Wired an 8.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by our supporters on Patreon. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers providing independent gaming coverage through news, reviews, previews, and more. Check out our Patreon to help support our continued growth and subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.